Hey there, concrete coating business owner. This is Danny Barrera here, and I want to bring you behind the scenes into one of our CoatMaster coaching calls. These calls are intended for concrete coating and decorative concrete businesses owners who are under $500,000 and want to cross that seven-figure mark. We prepare you and give you the coaching, the support that you need in order to cross that seven-figure mark. And also, if you have any questions, we are giving away 15 days of free trial so that you can experience what it's like to be in a program where we're addressing your biggest problems when it comes to marketing, sales, and growing a concrete coating business profitably. Stay tuned. I'll see you on the other side. Let's go. Pete, what do you have in store for us? I'm excited for this call.
We're going to be doing what I'm calling a 12-month business building mastery class. This is why it's important for you guys to stay through the program the entire time. What we're doing is we're building each month out with 4 separate calls every Friday. So we're going to be tackling that one large topic, and we're going to break it down into 4 smaller topics, subjects each week. This coaching call is all about sales training to command a higher price. We all know that we're dealing with the lowball people and the $350s, the $4, whatever it is. If you're at $6 a foot and you raise it to $625, that just a quarter a square foot over the course of 500 square feet adds up per day, per week, per month, and all that money goes right to the bottom line. So my entire goal is to give you guys tactical tips and tricks of what you're going to be able to implement into the business that you can start going out immediately on your estimates and commanding the higher price. If you have questions along the way, drop the comments in there. I want this to be very interactive. We're going to be talking about commanding a higher price, which seems completely backwards in this jacked up economy, right? It seems like it's a race to the bottom. But if we can provide the right value, we're going to be able to dictate our current and increased pricing, and we're still going to be able to close more sales.
What I believe is if you step up to the plate and play full out, you can make quite a bit of money because it's empty at the top. Like it's empty right up here. There's only a couple of individuals that are willing to play at a high level. One of the key things is having a big, hairy, audacious goal, right? This goal that makes you question if you can reach it, but it's reachable, right? So it's going to force you to level up, which is what I'm excited about. But playing at a bigger level for sure, it's one thing that I don't think is negotiable in this economy in this year specifically.
No, it's not at all. And that's where the mindset's got to shift because, again, everybody's like, oh, downturn economy, hold your money. Well, you listen to everybody that's been successful prior to 2006 or 7. They said they made the majority of their money in 2008 and then the downturn. They doubled down and they freaking take over the market share. And that's where we're at this year. What are your goals and where is that gap in between? Whatever that looks like for you, that's where that gap is that Danny and I and the team and everybody are filling in each specific way. This tells me what kind of training you need from a business owner, coaching, or an installation standpoint. We need to understand, where are you at? Where's your market at?
You increase your price, you can have lower closing percentages, but still make a lot more money. And you work less to make more, ultimately.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. That's the whole point of this, because we ultimately want less jobs and be more profitable, right? That's the whole point of why we started a business in the first place, right? So why not just command a higher price instead of doing 30 jobs a month or 60, whatever you're at and we're at, do 40. That 2024 revenue goal is going to be incredibly important to try to figure out where you guys are at and where do you want to go and the gap in between of what we have to do to get you there. So that's your big, hairy, audacious goal. That is your number that you need to be thinking of way higher than you think. Take a 3, 4, 5 multiplier and put that in your big, hairy, audacious goal. Your BHAG is something that is always going to be in your mind that you could be shooting for. And people put this too low. And that's why they'll never actually achieve your yearly revenue goals. Your BHAG should be a minimum of 3, if not 4x of your yearly revenue minimum. How long are your average estimates? When you plan your estimates and you have the perfect scenario, how long are you actually on site for? I have some data that shows sales calls should be longer than you think. So we're going to get into that. If we're going to command a price, we need to essentially be their consultant. We're going to talk all about objections next week, how to command the price by dealing with the standard sales objections.
We're investing a lot of time, effort, energy to ensure you have a very successful year. In return, we're going to ask you to participate, complete the PDF, and then send it over via email to peter@valanscoatings.com. He's going to be providing the accountability that you need to succeed and crush it. We are on a mission to help 500 concrete coating contractors this year, help them level up and surpass the 7-figure mark. Extend the invitation and connect them with Pete. Pete's going to make sure that they're a good fit for the program, and then we're going to bring him on so that we can elevate the industry together.